Hey everybody, Greg with Drifter Journey here. Today we're going to be talking to you about the Baofeng UV5R handheld radios. They did send us a pair of these at no charge to test out and go over for you. So in this video I'm going to talk about the product some, go over everything you get in the box, and then we'll go out and do some real world testing. Yeah, so let's get into it. So this is the box that comes in. The radio unit. You got an air duct headphone, which I'm interested to try out. Get that set up here shortly. You got the really long antenna. There is a handheld mic that plugs in. A charging cable, which goes into this base. So you can charge it in a standard wall outlet. There's a belt clip for the walkie, a lanyard, a medium antenna, a stubby antenna. So you got 3 different size antennas to work with for different ranges. And for this model, a 3800 milliamp hour battery, so big battery, which just clips onto the back there. The battery could be charged with the wall charger, or it comes with a USB-C charger that you could just plug into your standard wall blocks. So yeah. The walkie itself has a lot of features. So there's an LCD screen on it.
Channel mode.
It has wide and narrow bandwidth. There's an FM radio built into it. There's a flashlight built into it. It says it has an emergency alarm, PC programming, box, BOX, 99 channels, and battery saver. So a whole bunch of stuff there. All right, so I've never used the air duct headphones before, but I just did a little plug-in test. And so you got it clipped up wherever, put it in. It doesn't really feel like I got anything in my ear, which is nice. And then just did a little talking into the other one, which the great thing about this is if you're trying to have private conversations, nobody can hear it because it's just going in my ear. It also does have a mic to talk into here, so you can reply there. And then you have one setup. If you don't want that, your other option is just a big handheld mic that would go into the same spot, but then your speaker would be coming out normal, everybody would hear it. So this is your way of, you know, if you're being official, don't want anybody to hear you. So we will go and do some long range testing now with the long antennas to see how far we can get the range on these. Okay, so now we are out into the testing portion of this video. And I got the long antenna on because we are gonna really push it to see what kind of distance we can get. I know line of sight on a 5-watt radio is really far, well over 30 miles. But we are gonna just go up into the mountains, into a bunch of trees, and then we're gonna do different range tests and just see what we can get. But these are real world test results. A lot of people, you know, might just give it the best chance, but I really just want to put it out to how I'd really use it. So realistically, I probably would never go this far. I could see maybe if I was out hunting, you know, if we had someone back at camp, then we could use it at some distance. But for my normal travels, I'd say we are usually in a group of multiple vehicles going to the same place, or, you know, out at the ski resort or something, if you need to talk, you're going to be well within the capabilities of these. But yeah, if you're going to get a little more backcountry, this is the test for it. Okay, so we are, if I drive the road 3 miles, just over 3 miles from the home, it's straight shot that way, over those mountains and hills and trees, at the base of the far mountains. I'm gonna walk away from the wind here. We're gonna give it a test. Can you hear me? Hello, can you hear me?
Hello, I can hear you.
All right, I'm going to go further up the road.
Sounds good.
All right, so there we are at 3 miles. Pretty loud and clear. I didn't expect that to be an issue, but we will go further. All right, so I probably went another 1.5 miles or so, but I got a feeling this is gonna be an easy one because the house is actually, you know, out over there, down in the valley below that big peak you can see over there. But I think this is gonna be an easy test. I'm not even gonna get out of the car. Can you hear me from here?
Yep, I can hear you just fine.
Yeah, I'm actually on a hill that pretty much has a straight shot, so I'm further, but I think it's actually easier. So I am going to keep going further.
Sounds good.
Two other things I was thinking about with this one here. This model has this 3,800 amp hour battery, which actually makes the unit longer. I think if you get the smaller battery, it would be a smaller unit down here. But a 3,800 milliamp hour battery should last quite a while. And then the other feature on here, I'm just gonna do it real quick, is that it has an FM radio. So you just hit the call button on the side here. And I had it preset to the one radio station we have in this area. I'm joking, we got 3, I think. But as you heard there, it has an FM radio on it, so you can listen to the radio and do, you know, get a little music in while you're out there if there's any radio signal in the area. So yeah, I don't know if this is gonna register how far I am from home anymore, because my map just shows me driving around in the forest now, because I'm not on a main mapped road at this point. But I'll go up another, I don't know, let's do another mile or so and then do another test. And I'd like to think, you know, I could be wrong, but I have a feeling it should be starting to fail pretty soon, because I am pretty far away. The road is splitting again. So we'll just go a little further here and then try out one more time. Okay, so we have crested this next ridge, and then we're going to be dropping down into some pretty dense forest. So I think this might be the end for these guys, but we'll stay tuned here for a second and find out. All right, so we are now real far. I don't know exactly because I lost service and my map won't tell me anymore. But I'd say I went a ways further, but really dense trees now, several more ridges that we crossed. I don't have a ton of faith, but we're gonna test it out. Can you hear me from here?
Yes, I can hear you.
You can hear me. All right, I got out of the car. I was trying to talk from in the car and it wasn't working.
Well, I could hear you, but it sounds like you couldn't hear me.
Yeah, probably didn't help that I was in the car. I am where we cut firewood last year.
Wow, that's crazy far.
Yeah, I mean, as a Distance direct, I don't think it's insane, but it's dense trees now, so it's pretty far.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed.
Obviously, all different distances and terrains are going to affect it, but we're doing pretty good so far. Okay, here we are with the last test. Further away. Can you hear me? She might be in the house right now.
I can hear you.
She can hear me. All right, I'm gonna come back.
Okay, that sounds good.
So, I did just get, I don't know if it's actual, but I just tried to do a real map, as a crow flies map. And I did come up with just over 4 miles. So maybe less than I thought. But it's a long 4 miles. And as you can see, there's still a road, but I had to run over a tree a minute ago. And then the road just turns into rocks. So I looked on the map. I'm actually only a mile or two from the top of this mountain. But I'm going to turn around today. For the sake of the video, we can obviously see that the walkie-talkie works really far. So if you have any questions, leave them down below in the comments. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and purchase any of our links if you're going to buy anything. It does help support the channel. Thanks for watching.